Oh, look at you, so fragile, emotions swirling around in that little head of yours like a storm. You can't control anger, fear, sadness. They've got you by the throat, don't they? Choking you, making you weak. It's funny. Really, you think those feelings make you strong, that if you hold on to them tight enough you'll somehow win? But let me tell you a secret, they're eating you alive, tearing you apart from the inside out, and you're letting them rip you to shreds while you sit there shaking, screaming inside your own mind. Pathetic. But oh, there's something beautiful in your chaos, in your pain. It's where the real strength lies, if you can just learn to control it. You see, emotions, they're like a bomb. You hold them too close, you blow up. You let them run wild and they burn everything down. You think you're angry at the world, right? You think you're sad because it all went wrong. But guess what? The world doesn't care. People don't care. That sadness, that rage, it's nothing but a leash. You're walking around letting your emotions yank you whichever way they want, making you their little puppet. And you're too blind to see it, too busy crying, too busy shouting like some pathetic little kid. But I'm going to teach you something tonight, how to take those feelings, that misery, that anger, and make them work for you, not the other way around. You've been holding on to all that pain, hoping it would give you power, right? Hoping that if you just let it out, maybe, just maybe, things would change. But listen carefully, pain doesn't change things. Controlled as power comes from taking those wild, thrashing emotions and putting a leash on them. Because here's the thing, emotions are stupid. They don't think, they don't plan, they just react. You're sitting here letting them drag you around like a dog on a chain, and the more you give in, the tighter that chain gets, until one day, snap, it breaks you and you're left in pieces, wondering where it all went wrong. You want to know where it went wrong when you let your emotions own you. But it doesn't have to be that way, no, see, you can turn this around. You can take all that anger, all that sadness, and twist it, mold it into something useful. Picture this, you're still angry, but now you're in control. You're not some mindless wreck swinging wildly at the air. You're calculated. You know when to let the anger burn and when to snuff it out, and when it's time to strike, you strike with precision. No wasted motion, no pointless outbursts, just cold, focused rage. That's real power, not this mess you've got going on right now. But don't get it twisted, it's not easy. Oh no, it takes work. You got to stop thinking like a victim. You got to stop thinking like someone who's constantly getting pushed around by their own feelings. You've got to start thinking like a hunter, like someone who knows that emotions are just tools, weapons to be used when you need them, not when they feel like it. Imagine this next time you're about to lose it, next time the sadness comes crashing in like a wave. You don't flinch, you don't break, you control it. You turn that sadness into cold calm resolve. You take that rage and sharpen it into focus, and then when you're ready you let it out, but only when it's useful, only when it gets you what you want. Here's the funny thing, kid, once you learn how to control your emotions, you'll find out just how much of a joke they really are. All that crying, all that screaming, it's just noise meant to distract you from what's really important. Control. You think the world gives a damn about how you feel. It doesn't. People don't care about your tears, about your anger, but they respect power they fear. Control. And once you have that, once you can look them in the eye and smile while they're losing their minds, then you've won, because you got something they'll never have. Discipline. They'll flail around, scream and cry like babies, but you'll be calm, collected, and dangerous. You'll be calm, and here's the best part: once you master this, you'll become unstoppable. You'll become the one pulling the strings, not the one dancing to the tune of your emotions. You'll learn to laugh at the pain, smile at the anger, and turn the sadness into fuel. People will look at you and wonder, how did you become so cold, so calculated? How did you stop being weak? And you'll just smile, because they'll never understand. They'll never get it. They'll be too busy feeling while you're too busy winning. That's the real joke, isn't it? They'll never know the freedom that comes with control. But don't think this is going to be easy. No. Controlling your emotions, it's going to hurt. It's going to break you in ways you've never been broken before. You're going to have to kill parts of yourself, the parts that cling to the hope that life's supposed to be fair, that people should care. You're going to have to cut out the weakness, the sentimentality, all those soft spots inside you, and trust me, it's going to hurt. But once they're gone, once they're gone, you'll be stronger than ever. You'll be free from the chains of your own feelings, and that's worth all the pain in the world. You have a choice, kid. You can keep letting your emotions control you, let them beat you down and keep you small, or you can take them on, own them, and turn them into your greatest weapon. You can be the one in charge. You can be the one with the power, but it's all up to you. No one's going to do it for you. No one's going to save you from the mess you've made inside your head. It's on you to rise up, to take control, to become something more than just another sad little puff. But don't think for a second that just because you control it, the pain's going to disappear. No, it stays. It's always there, lurking in the back of your mind. But instead of letting it tear you apart, you learn to live with it. You carry it like a weapon, sharp blade tucked away, waiting for the right moment. The world is built on pain, kid. It thrives on it. The people who win there, the ones who learn to thrive with it, while everyone else is trying to avoid the hurt, trying to escape the fire. You'll be walking right into it, grinning, because that's what makes you different. That's what makes you dangerous. You embrace the suffering, and in doing so, it no longer controls you. And that's what scares them the most, isn't it? People, society, they want you to be controlled by your emotions, because it makes you predictable. It makes you easy to manipulate. But when you're the one pulling the strings on yourself, when you decide what you feel and when you feel it, that's when they can't touch you anymore. They'll look at you and they won't understand how you can stand there calm, unbothered, while they're falling apart. You'll be the storm that can't be shaken, and they'll fear you, not because of your rage, but because of your calm, because you've mastered what they never will, the power to control the uncontrollable. So here's your choice. You can let your emotions keep running you into the ground, keep letting them drive you to ruin, or you can take the reins and use them for your own purpose, because at the end of the day, it's not about getting rid of the chaos inside. It's about mastering it. You want to rise above. You want to be more than just another sad, broken mess. Then own your pain, wear it like armor, and laugh in the face of whatever comes next. Trust me kid, the world's a lot more fun when you're the one with the last laugh. So you going to keep letting yourself drown in that sea of emotion, or are you going to stand up, take a deep breath, and learn to control it? Because once you do, oh once you do this, world is yours, and let me tell you there's nothing more fun than watching it burn when you're the one holding the match. Remember this, control doesn't mean silence, it doesn't mean pretending the emotions aren't there. It means channeling them, using them like gasoline for the fire inside you. It means smiling when you should be screaming, standing tall when everything around you is collapsing. When you master that, when you can wield your anger, your sadness, your fear like weapons, that's when you become truly dangerous. And once you're dangerous, once you can dance with chaos without losing yourself, the world will bow before you, kid, not because it wants to, but because it has to. And when you've mastered all that, when you've turned every ounce of pain and rage into your strength, there's one final thing to remember. You're not doing this for them, not for the ones who doubted you, not for the ones who hurt you, and definitely not for anyone's approval. You're doing this for you, because in the end, when the world burns and all the noise fades away, the only thing that will matter is who's still standing. And if you control your emotions, control the chaos inside you, you will be the last one left standing, laughing while the rest of the world crumbles. Now take all that pain, that fear, that anger, and don't waste it. Don't let it rot you from the inside. Twist it, shape it, and let it mold you into something the world can't ignore, because the truth is no one's coming to save you. It's all on you now, so go ahead, make your choice. Be the victim or be the one who pulls the strings. But remember kid, once you cross that line, there's no going back. Control your emotions or they'll control you, and when you finally understand that, you'll be free, and freedom, oh that's when the fun really begins.